Good morning, and thank you for joining us for another edition of Coffee with Tom and Joanne. I'm Joanne Toronto.
And I'm Tom Matthews. And today we're excited to share with you a awesome Concord Rec program, which is skiing at Nashoba Valley. And so we love this program because it's great for kids who are in second grade and beyond in Concord, and gives them a chance to go with their classmates over to Nashoba Hill, which is right in Westford. What a great, opportunity that is for Concord residents. You go Concord, Carlisle, Westford, and you're at Nashoba. And there's an awesome program. And actually, Joanne's daughter's in this program, so she's going to really get down and dirty and tell you a lot about it. And it's just another kind of awesome service that the town of Concord offers to its residents. So, Joanne, tell us a little bit about skiing at Nashoba.
Yeah, so the kids can get dropped off on Wednesday afternoon at the Hunt Gym, and they get together with their classmates. And what I love about this type of activity is that it's put on by Concord Rec, and we know what great programming they do. But it's also an opportunity for the kids that are in all three elementary schools to get together. So second graders are meeting more second graders on the ski slope, and it's a great way to kind of mix and build new friendships.
Mm-hmm.
So they meet at the Hunt Gym. They have a bunch of parent volunteers that go with them, and each kid gets distributed a penny and a lift ticket, and they get to take the bus over to Nashoba, where they spend a good amount of time. I mean, they're there for several hours, and you have the option to do either just free skiing if your child is already apt to ski on their own, or you can do beginner only lessons. So like very, very beginner lessons. Nothing too advanced going on at Nashoba.
Nice.
Um, and it's 3 busloads of kids. It's a
Wow.
lot of kids that go, 3 full busloads that go, and the parent volunteers, bless their hearts, they are such saints for doing this, but they help all the kids get their gear on. They help them, get on and off the lifts, get to their lessons on time. And, I think the parent volunteers enjoy it. They get to ski themselves.
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask you if they get to ski themselves. That's cool.
Yeah, they get to ski themselves. I believe if you volunteer, they include a lift ticket for you.
Awesome.
And so a lot of parents just go and come and accommodate with their kid. And they do a great job. So they will load all of the ski equipment onto the bus for the kids. You have to have everything labeled because that's a lot of skis and a lot
Yes.
of poles and a lot of helmets. But they load everything underneath the bus, and then they're off, and they can spend the afternoon. Even if you're taking a lesson, you have some free skiing time, which is a great way to develop some confidence, allow your child to kind of branch out and go with other kids. I like it because Nashoba is small,
Right.
and there's not really a tremendous number. I mean, there's a lot of people there, but it's not a huge place. So I don't have concerns about safety for my child, and I feel like the mountain is pretty well run. So it's a great opportunity for, my child to get on skis, have an afternoon with friends, doesn't require me to go to the mountain,
Right.
and she's really blossoming in her skill level, which is great because we want to do more skiing with other families on ski trips on the weekends and so forth. So it's a great way to kind of dip your toe in. And if you're a parent that doesn't ski, so I'm not very good at skiing, um, it's a great way for your kid to get into a sport that maybe you're not passionate about, and be able to experience learning skiing with their friends.
And another good thing, Joanne, that people should know if you're not familiar with Concord is that on Wednesdays, the Concord schools have a half day.
Right.
So this allows for kids to be able to get on the bus at like 1 o'clock and have some daylight, some afternoon skiing. Because we know in a lot of communities, they don't have half a days scheduled on the week. So a lot of the kids are then having a full 8-hour day and then going skiing at nighttime. So the way the Concord schools are set up, this is like a really great program. And
Yeah.
it affords them, they're not exhausted, and they can really go take advantage of this half-day program, right?
Yeah, and for working parents that, need to have their kid in something on a Wednesday afternoon, this is the great opportunity because it's after work hours where you go and pick the kids up. They come
Mhm.
back to the Hunt Gym on the buses, And because there are so many families going to and from this, it's often easy to get a ride for your kid too, to
Okay, that's
carpool with
great.
another family and share some of the responsibility of driving. But I think it's a really well run program. It's really smooth.
Awesome.
I was a bit anxious about sending off a young child to go skiing on a bus, but they are really, really attentive. The parents are on it. They know each kid. They know where they are. They account for everybody, on the way in, on the way out, and I feel really comfortable with the way that it's run.
Awesome. That's great. Well, I mean, it's really awesome. I think it's great to be able to share with people more about the community of Concord and more offerings that we have. And this ski option through Concord Recreation is just another great thing that makes being part of this community so special.
Yeah, and then once they get older, there is, I believe, when you get to the middle school, there's this ski bus goes to Wachusett.
Oh, that's even better.
So
Bigger
so you
mountain.
get a little bit bigger mountain. It's about 10 minutes further
Yep.
to get there, but another great option for young skiers before you want to head up into the mountains of, New Hampshire and Vermont. These are two great areas, and Concord Rec is bringing them right to the community so that the kids who want to learn have the opportunity to do that, even if they are in families with parents who have busy work schedules. Because I know that sometimes getting in skiing time can be hard when
Yeah,
you're juggling a two-career household.
absolutely. Well, thank you, Joanne, for sharing that. And thank you to everyone for watching Coffee with Tom and Joanne. I'm Tom Matthews.
And I'm Joanne Toronto. Cheers.